We do not own all the media background images, GIF songs, and sound effects used in the making of this video. We give our utmost credits to the rightful owners of this. The only exceptions are our original characters, illustrations, and voice records. Thank you.
대박. 너무 흥분돼. I cannot wait to explore the Philippines, the pearl of the Orient Seas. I'm here.
It was a busy time of the day. There were a large number of people with baggage in tow. Voices were heard at short intervals announcing the arrival.
Mabuhay! Thank you for choosing Philippine Airlines, Asia's first airline.
A man stood lean and tall. The familiar Kakao Talk chat message tone bit and his lips curved upwards. In an instant, a Murana hand rested on his broad shoulders, clasped by shadow moton jacket of the Afghan.
Annyeong, Jimki. 잘했었니? Finding you here was not hard at all. Your hair definitely stood out. Maligayang pagdating sa Pilipinas. Tara!
A woman in her 20s beamed. She was even holding a cute banner with his name written in Hangul that says, Park Jim Key.
Annyeong. How are you, Ania?
Mabuti naman. Oh, it means I'm good. Hey, it's already 12 in the afternoon. I know a good place where we could eat same dishes as yours in Korea.
Jim Key accepted her offer as he thought that it was so considerate of her to have planned this right after his arrival. When they arrived at the restaurant in Mall of Asia, Jim Key was quite hesitant to try the foods as these were served in a banana leaf and there were no utensils to be used. Only plastic gloves was available.
How are we supposed to eat this? Are there no chopsticks?
Oh, here in the Philippines, we call this eating style as budal fight, where we only use our hands as our spoon and fork. Just think of it this way. If you have samgyeopsal in Korea, we have salo-salo in Pilipinas. Come here, and I will teach you how to eat like a Filipino.
Jim Key then took pictures of the dishes as it was the first meal he's having in the Philippines. In the middle of their sumptuous meal, Jim Key noticed a particular dish.
Next. Annie, this looks like a japchae. Am I right? Tama ako.
Yes, this is pancit. Noodle cooked with soy sauce along some variations of meat and chopped vegetables. The term pancit exclusively refers to noodle of Filipino. And yes, it's like japchae in your country.
For the whole meal, they enjoyed themselves with the rich and flavorful Filipino dishes.
Ay gu. I'm so full. It's nakakabusog. Annie, how do you say thank you in Filipino?
Thank you in Filipino is salamat po.
Salamat, Annie.
You're welcome. Jim Key? This might be an inconvenience since I commuted my way here. You know, riding these public vehicles. But I promise you, this is really exciting. See those vibrant vehicles? I will let you experience riding one. It is only here in the Philippines.
I can't wait. This will surely be another adventure.
As soon as Annie heard the barkers yell, she immediately dragged Jim Key towards the jeepney. Going inside it, its back part was reconfigured with two long parallel benches, making the passengers faced each other. Annie and Jimky sat side by side. Not long after, they passed by a historical urban park.
Hey, look over there. That is Millennium Park. Well, most people here call it Rizal Park because the country dedicated it to our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal.
Ooh, that's cool. This is a basic starter for me to know what the Philippines is all about.
Luneta Park is indeed a home to many attractions. It has Agrifina Circle, National Museum of the Filipino People, Relief Map of the Philippines, Museum of the Philippines, and many more.
Throughout the whole ride, Annie was ecstatic, telling more about the tourist attractions in Manila as well as some history in the country. Jimky, on the other hand, listened intently. He was even taking a video of the view as the jeepney operated.
Manong, heto po ang bayad. Salamat po.
Jimky looked curiously as the passengers in front of them helped pass the payment to the driver. It was a very convenient action.
Let's go. Now, we will have to ride a tricycle for 3 minutes and then we will reach my home.
True to Annie's words, they arrived and she immediately called her parents' names so that they can open the gates.
Aba, nandito na pala kayo.
Mano po, tay.
Annie politely held her father's hand and pressed it on her forehead. She did the same to her mother's. Jimky understood that it was an honoring gesture to the elders, just like how they bowed their heads in Korea to pay respect. So he imitated Annie's actions.
Hello, Mr. Jimky. A pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure is all mine, sir. Thank you so much for the warm welcome.
Anak, parang K-pop idol naman itong inuwi mo.
Annie's mother joked, and after which, they all went to the living room. Her mother even continued blabbering about the Korean idols that Annie often watched on the television and online.
Stop, Mom. Anyway, the family introduced. This is Tatay Joselito Olitz Moreno, haligi ng tahanan and the breadwinner of our family. Hardworking, always busy, and strictly tied up to work. Well, you may see him as a serious type of father, but I swear, he's the silliest when we play charades. Hi, how I miss those times.
Hi, Jimky! Nice to finally meet you in person. I am Teresa Moreno, but you can call me Tita Tere. I'm the beautiful and sexy mom of Annie. Where would she inherit the good qualities she possesses, right? Of course, from me.
Mom, stop please.
What? I'm just stating the truth.
Jimky already felt the family's hospitality, and so they conversed until it was already near evening and her mother went to serve dinner. After eating, Annie sensed that Jimky must be already exhausted from his trip and the new atmosphere, so she politely excused themselves to go to sleep. Jimky let out a yawn and rubbed his eyes. He even did small stretches to fully wake himself up. Just in time, Annie knocked the room's door and Jimky invited her in.
Good morning, Jimky. Magandang buhay. How's your first night in the Philippines? I hope the Kutol and mosquito help a lot. Did you sleep well? By the way, my other relatives are in the house. I told them to wait in the living room.
Jongmal, give me a few minutes to prepare myself first.
Sure, take your time. I told them to contain their excitement for a while.
Jimky did prepare himself. He was slightly anxious. Nonetheless, he gathered courage to make his way in the living room. As soon as he was inside, the adult members of the family stood up.
Saang pamilya galing yung lalaki?
Pagkakatiwalaan ba yan?
Anong intensyon niya sa pagpunta rito?
May background check na ba yan?
Chillax, Lolo and Lola. I assure you, he's really a great guy.
Annie continued introducing her family until she pointed at the kids playing in the backyard.
Those are my cutest twin cousins, B-Boy and Tutor. Then, there is Nina and Adela. You might be curious about what they are playing. It is called Tumbang Preso. Come, Jimky. You need to try my favorite breakfast combo. Pandesal, kape, tuyo. It's really good. Hurry!
With Annie's statement, Jimky, along with her big family, enjoyed an overwhelmingly loud and simple breakfast. Lastly, they took a picture together. The kids were actually amazed at Jimky, so they had to take selfies with him. The evening of tomorrow came. Annie was determined to unravel Philippines before Jimky's eyes, so she planned for them to have a trip. She already informed her parents about this, so they were willing to let her go with him.
Yes, Baguio at last. Jimky, this is the summer capital of the Philippines.
This is great. A cool mountain weather. And there are a bunch of pine trees too.
Annie and Jimky went to the most known place in La Trinidad. It was a 40-minute drive. She showed Jimky the famous strawberry farm and made him taste the different products made up of this particular food.
Kamsamnida.
Both Annie and Jimky roamed around even more, took pictures, and bought souvenirs as well as other delicacies to try later. For their next destination, they went to Fort del Pilar, Lawakan, which takes an hour travel time.
So, this is the Philippine Military of Academy, which is known as top military school in our country.
It's a popular school for aspirant soldiers, I guess.
Have you already done your military service?
Not yet. Maybe 5 years from now.
Unlike in your country, here in the Philippines, it is not a mandatory service. The Filipinos have the freedom to choose whether they enter or not.
Jimky was eventually introduced to the Igorot culture. They arrived at Mines View Park and decided to try Igorot clothes.
This is the traditional cloth of Igorots known as bahag.
So this is counterpart of our hanbok.
Actually, Filipiniana and the Baratsaya is the counterpart of hanbok.
Just like this, they spent another 2 wonderfully cold days in Baguio City before finally bidding goodbye to go somewhere else.
It feels like we have been transferred to an entirely different era.
The aforementioned street actually dominates the Mestizo district with its cobblestone streets, malecon, horse-drawn carriages, and rustic mansions.
Are you hungry?
Not really, but I wanted to try the foods here, so...
Here in Vegan, they are famous for their bagnet, longanisa, and empanada. Let's eat empanada. It is similar to a thin taco that is fried to a crisp with veggies and meat fillings.
Two continued having fun by trying pagburnayan, a well-known jar-making activity, a place where they use the old and authentic methods in pottery.
This seems really enjoying. I'm gonna take a video of the process.
Hey, include my output in the video.
Of course!
And so, Jimky did recorded clips and minute-long videos. Vegan City should have been Annie and Jimky's last destination, but Jimky personally requested for them to go to Batangas. Annie obliged, but she had to call her parents to inform them that the trip will be extended. Besides, it was already near to Manila.
I particularly searched this place, This time, even if I'm the Korean guy, I'll introduce to you this church in Batangas.
You seem to be too fond of this place. What's this church called again?
Calarwela Chapel.
Happiness is particularly evident on Jimky's face.
Annie, I know you are surprised, and this might surprise you even more, but please marry me right now, my Filipina girl.
네 눈앞에 왔잖아 내가 여기 있잖아 너의 입술로 말을 해줘 say yes 나도 모르게
The wedding happened really.
Sabi nila palang araw darating ang iyong tanging hinihiling at nung dumating ang aking panalangin
They exchanged their vows in their own languages, and they had to translate every single sentence. It was funny, yet sweet at the same time.
It feels like a dream. A year and 8 months ago, I was just a fan of yours who spammed messages on your channel. Now you're here, and we're married.
If it wasn't for what you did, I wouldn't be also this lucky to have a caring wife and an overwhelming stay in the Philippines. Annie, since we have already toured around the Philippines, can I invite you to explore Korea with me this time?
Are you seriously inviting me to Korea?
Yeah, I'm very serious.
Yes! I will finally learn your culture, visit historical places, and definitely know you better. That would really be a dream come true to me. I would gladly go to Korea with you.
The married couple immediately went to Korea.
Come on, Jim. Just one photo with you, please. I really want these cherry blossoms as a background. Please.
Alright, anything for you.
Settling at their humble home, the married couple continued to embody and share their culture and practices with each other.
Are you finally finished with that?
Annie pointed at Jimke's laptop, and he smiled as a response. It meant that he did. A few moments later, an hour-long video was uploaded on Jimke's fast-growing YouTube channel.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.